What is up, everyone? It's Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have the brand new 2024 Toyota mold in the studio. It is Christopher Bell's 2024 Dewalt Toyota Camry. Let me tell you, the new diecast tooling is incredible. You're going to like it. Let's go ahead and check it out. Alrighty, folks, right out of the good old box, guys. Check it out. The 2024 Dewalt Toyota Camry. Brand new diecast tooling, first release for Christopher Bell in 2024. My goodness, man. They nailed the new diecast tooling. It is absolutely awesome. And yes, this is the diecast chassis edition. So this thing's actually got a little bit of weight to it. Absolutely recommend these things, man. These, not only do you get them early, right, because they're like an advanced run, but it is just, I like that extra weight to the diecast. It definitely brings you back to the mid-2000s club cars and stuff we used to have, or not the club cars, but, you know, they had the hood open joints with the metal bases, so it kind of reminds me of that with the weight-wise. But looking at the front end of this diecast, it is so different than any Toyota Camry we have seen the last decade. I mean, there is nothing that shows the 2017, the 2018, 19 X, Y, and Z Camry, the 2015 model, even the 2013 model. I have to go all the way back to 2012 to find a Toyota Camry that looks similar to this. The front ends of these cars, believe it or not, are actually pretty flat. The whole front end is actually pretty tall, very flat, like the Supras in the Xfinity series. And the headlights kind of resting on the top of the car, the crown, if you will, of the front end. Very, very similar to the Gen 5 era. That's what it brings you back to. Very similar to that. And I mean that in a good way. The revamped Toyota Camry just looks awesome. Just gonna keep it real, man. It is awesome. If you have not picked up yours today, guys, what are you doing? I mean, these things are absolutely amazing. Right now, they have Hamlin and they have Christopher Bell. Get yours while you can. If you're impatient, you don't want to wait till mid-October to get these things, get them now. They are absolutely worth it, bro. These things are so cool. I've been waiting like 9 months to get these freaking cars made, so super excited for it. Got Sunoco right there on the side. Got number 20 Camry. You can see the very subtle curves into the metal itself. Like right here, you got a little bit of a canard. Right underneath that headlight, there's a little bit of an indentation, but very subtle. It is very... from a naked eye, you can't even tell. That looks completely flat. But when you get just a little bit of shine on there, there's a little bit of detail. But for the most part, it's just like the Supras in the Xfinity series. Get Joe Gibbs Racing there. Notice the very nice kind of I don't know, gray stripe pattern around the bottom edge of the car. Hoping in 2024, they make a megalodon amount of these Dewalt cars. I feel like every time he runs the Dewalt paint scheme, he has an alternate version of it. Like they had a outdoors variant, I think, for Atlanta or Watkins Glen in 2024. I've seen like electric ones, one that had like wood paneling and stuff. I think it was like Gateway or something. Like, not Gateway, whatever track it was. It was one of the flat tracks, I think. But it's crazy how many different variants of paint schemes the DeWalt cars have nowadays. I'm hoping they all get made. Fingers crossed. I'm kidding. Hopefully they do. But anyways, look at the chrome numbers, man. I mean, that's so awesome, dude. Freaking love it. So you got your small contingency panel down here. This is kind of what they've been doing. They've been moving the contingencies all over the place. But it looks good, though. I like that. It's kind of congregated down the bottom. I do wish the Dewalt logo took up more of the side panel. That's just my honest preference. You got Goodyear right there. Not really sure why the outlining is a little bit off, but you got Cup Series Christopher Bell, Toyota. What is it? JD Gibbs, I think. Joe Gibbs Racing. Interstate batteries. Yahoo. Go to the back end of the diecast, and look at the tail lights for these things, man. It almost looks like a single bar, and it's kind of hard to tell with this paint scheme because there's a lot actual livery around it. But look at the Denny Hamlin one. It looks like a solid bar that goes around the whole back end of the car. And it reminds me of the Dodge Chargers from 2012 in the Cup Series. Very, very sharp. Got Toyota XSE, Toyota, 1, number 20, Dewalt. Go to the right side of the diecast. There's a little bit of, looks like a factory residue or something. They're not really sure. the chrome numbers, and then you have the metallic dark gray wheels. I mean, what's not to like with this freaking diecast? Yes, the window's a little bit pushed out, but I'm not worried about it, guys. I'm just so happy we finally have Toyota diecasts again. You know, if you really think about it, the Toyota front ends have been exactly the same since 2017. Don't believe me? Go look at your 2017 Toyota Camry and go look at a 2023 edition. They have almost the same exact front end design. So this is a change that has pretty much been waiting since at least 2016. Really, really cool stuff. I noticed the front windscreen banner here, which has, you know, Christopher Bell's name on there. It's a little bit taller. So kind of reminds you of the sun visor strips you might see at like a Coke 600 or something, where, you know, has a day to night transition. Go to the top of the die casket, the number 20, a little bit of a pattern that kind of goes in the side of the roof here. Guaranteed tough. Dewalt once again. Hey, I actually use Dewalt myself, so I actually like this car a little bit more. Get Bell right there in the back window. But hey, man, if you're wanting this die cast, the current amount of these diecast chassis editions are only 288 getting produced. So if you're impatient, you don't want to wait, you want to get them now, there is only 288 of these. Keep in mind, there is like 8 months of build up to this car. So you know people are going to be buying them, right? And then you have people buying these for custom donors. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want this car, don't wait, get it now. That's my honest advice. It is, we've shown the Denny Hamlin version of this car, of the new 2024 Camry. Get them while you can. And even when the plastic chassis variants come out, don't be surprised those sell out too. That's what I'm saying. It's not a guarantee you're going to get one. I've seen how these things dry up. Especially these new molds. The first few that come out, people buy a ton of them. A lot of them get used into customs. So that's what I'm trying to say. And hey, they got some other really, really cool die casts over there in stock right now. Maybe it's out of stock by the time you're watching this video, but this SVG WeatherTech car, I believe this is based off the Daytona 500 variant. He did run it at Watkins Glen, though. Whoo, that's going to be a hot seller. That's another car I would not want to wait and miss out on. Thank you all so much for watching the video, guys. Absolutely slam dunk by Lionel with the new Toyota mold, man. I can't tell which one I like more, the Ford Mustang or the Toyota Camry 164s. They're both really a aggressive upgrade in a good way. Like, they remind me of like a street version of their 2023 counterparts. Great job. I mean, I'm thinking, like, if there was a NASCAR game right now, which one would I want to run in career mode? Because I like to run, you know, usually the best looking car. I can't tell. I'm not sure yet. They both look amazing. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed one. Make sure you use that promo code, guys, if you'd like. You could save on shipping right now over there at Circle B. Use promo code Diecastbuffet. Help support the channel. Allows me to get these diecasts. Let me be able to do these videos for y'all. So you can kind of see, you know, maybe a try before you buy, or, you know, you get to watch it, get a preview, if you will, before you pick up the diecast today. That's all for now. Diecastbuffet signing off.